Welcome to the Gentle PathCast, a quiet space for slow living, gentle productivity, and reclaiming your natural pace. I'm Lila, and each episode invites you to pause, reflect, and reconnect with what truly matters. There was a time when being busy felt like a badge of honor. Full calendars, inboxes overflowing, days of 10 to 12 hours work, all signs that you were doing something right, that you were needed, that you matter. But lately, something has shifted. Not in a loud or headline-worthy way, just small, deliberate choices, shared over morning coffees where quiet dreams are spoken out loud for the first time. Felt deep in the body as a restless tug, a longing for something slower, softer, more real. People are leaving, not in protest, but in pursuit. Leaving high-powered jobs, leaving crowded cities, leaving identities built on performance and praise, and choosing slower. We've been taught to believe that ambition means always reaching, that slowing down is weakness, that wanting less is failure. But what if the opposite is true? What if fulfillment looks like walking to the bakery in the morning instead of racing to catch a train? What if success sounds like laughter over lunch on a Tuesday? What if courage is quietly deciding, this life I built no longer fits me, and starting again, piece by piece? Over a decade ago, we made the decision to leave a big city and start over in the countryside of another country. It wasn't a grand escape, just a yearning for a different rhythm. The days are quieter now, the pace slower, but the transition wasn't always easy. The truth is, I still need to work. The bills didn't disappear just because the traffic noise did. Letting go of the rat race doesn't mean life becomes effortless, but it does become more intentional. And the more I travel with my camper van, the more I see I'm not alone. I've met so many people, solo travelers, couples, even families who've chosen to live on the road. They've sold their homes, traded stuff for space, and embraced the open life of the van. Most of them don't work full-time. They have small, remote jobs that support their modest needs, because when you own less, you need less. It's a quieter kind of abundance, one that isn't measured in square meters or salary bands, but in freedom, time, and alignment. And then there are the stories I see online of people buying houses in Southern or Eastern Europe, renovating them slowly, living simply. These aren't overnight success stories, they're quiet reboots, rooted in something deeper than likes or follows. Maybe you've seen it too. A colleague who turned down a promotion to start a small business. A friend who moved to a coastal town and never looked back. Or maybe you've just felt it, the tug towards something slower, more human. This movement isn't about giving up, it's about redefining. Redefining what success looks like, redefining what a good day feels like, redefining who we are when we stop performing and start living. You don't have to change everything at once. Not everyone can pack up and go. There are bills, commitments, kids, aging parents. And sometimes just the sheer weight of how is enough to keep us where we are. But change doesn't have to be all or nothing. You can begin by wanting less, spending less, saying no to what drains you and yes to what restores you. You can start saving, not just money, but energy. You can dream, plan, sketch a future that feels more like you. And in the meantime, you can find small joys in the life you have now. A walk after dinner, a day with your phone off, a project you just do for the love of it. Even if you can't live your slower life yet, moving towards it with intention gives meaning to where you are now. If this episode brought you a little calm or clarity, I'd love for you to share it with someone who might like it too. You can find more reflections, blog posts, and gentle inspirations at thegentlepath.life. Or follow along on Instagram or Pinterest at thegentlepath.life. Until next time, take care of your pace.